this is a build I did in Strangerville for my save file. So yeah, this is a pretty big build in terms of the height of the walls, but honestly it took me a really long time, but the lot is actually pretty small. So I think in total this build took me almost, like, without recording, with me doing the landscaping and the bathrooms off camera, it probably took me around 3 hours, which is a long time for me, but anyway, I feel like I say that in every build. But yeah, so this is a build in Strangerville, and I don't know what this area is called, but it's very pretty, and I really like how it overlooks like a cliff, and I just really like it a lot. And yeah, so I built this house for a couple, but the thing is, I did record me making the couple, but the footage was corrupt, so like I literally watched the footage and it was like blinking, like that doesn't make any sense. I watched the footage and it was like flashing, like the flashing between black and the screen, and I don't even know how to describe it, but it just didn't look good at all, and I could not put it in this video, so I'm sorry about that. But I didn't want to re-record the cast because I just made them. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys don't mind, but I'm gonna make sure to be a little bit more careful next time, and that doesn't happen when I'm doing cast videos. I think it might have been because my boyfriend just left my house, and I think the reason that the video was like corrupted, or was, there's a glitch with it, was because I had my microphone on the laptop, on my laptop, and I might have been pressing a button with the microphone stand or something. So I know that you're probably like, what does that have to do with her boyfriend? Well, my boyfriend was staying over, so we usually hang out in the same room. And so we hung out in my mom's office. I know it sounds like we're kids, but we really aren't. I'm like 20, he's 22. But anyway, it's a long story. We met at the program that I currently go to, that he no longer goes to. But anyway, yeah, so we hang out in my mom's office, and when she's not working, and we always want to be in the same room with each other, obviously, because we're dating. Like, it's weird if we wouldn't want to be in the same, well, I don't know, I just feel like it'd be weird if we wouldn't want to be in the same room as each other. But so I have like a smaller desk space. I know that doesn't make much sense, it's like it's my mom's desk, but she already has her like laptop on the desk, and I can't just take her laptop off the desk. That would be rude. So it's like I have a limited amount of space, so I think my microphone was like pressing a button on the keyboard, because it was just such a tight space. I don't mind it though, it's nice, and there's a TV in that room, and I don't have a TV in my room. I'm working on getting a TV in my room, and I hope I do. But yeah, a couple weeks ago I was like, the idea came into my head. I was like, oh my god, I want a TV in my room. And I thought it was like a really great idea, and if I got a small TV that could sit on my dresser. But yeah, if I could get like a 24-inch TV, it would be tiny, but it would be nice to get one that could just sit on my dresser. Yeah, I don't have my own money, and of course, that's a big factor of it. My mom just can't buy me like a $100, $200, however expensive they are, TV, and so yeah, we don't have a lot of money, but but yeah, so I might want a TV in my room, and I think that would be so cool, like the most awesome thing ever, if I could just play The Sims on my own and watch TV while I'm playing The Sims, because I like doing that with my boyfriend, like when he's in the room. But it's just a whole nother story about getting a TV in for my room. I know not many people, like, I don't know if many people work in the same space as they watch TV, or not work, but like play The Sims or go on the computer in the same spaces as they watch TV. But for me, it's like really, really nice. It's like a luxury kind of. But I wonder if you guys agree. But I don't know. It's just my opinion. But yeah, I'm kind of going off track. Yeah, anyway, onto the build. The build, it just, it's very interesting. It's not like my normal builds. I did do it very differently. I made it very colorful. I made it very bright. And I think the semi who I had live here, it's a shame I couldn't get to record her cast because she's very pretty and she got a lot of downloads on the gallery. And yeah, I've been obsessed with the gallery lately. Like looking at other people's creations and seeing other Sims creations and Sim creations. Oh God, what am I saying? But yeah, it's really fun for me. Looking at these creations that other people make, and even some of like the smaller creators like who don't even have any followers. I check them out and it's like awesome. I'm like, cool, they deserve more followers. And honestly, I've been gaining followers on the gallery. I think it's just because I've been posting a lot of no CC Sims, and I guess the gallery likes that. Like when you have the poses or the gallery poses custom content, and then like you pose the Sims in the gallery on their gallery image, and it just gets so much more downloads. And I remember seeing something from the Sim Supply like a really long time ago. I forget if it was even like a year ago or less than a year ago. He was like, oh, how to get popular on the gallery, and he's so right. Like I keep thinking about that. I'm like, oh my god, it is how you get popular. And the guy, I'm not saying I gained like 1,000 followers or anything. I really didn't. Obviously, I didn't. And I didn't gain like 100 or 50 followers because I'm not, I'm not the most talented simmer out there. I've seen people do better at making sims than me, but yeah, it's just interesting because like I have gained a few followers, and I don't know, for some reason I find it so difficult for me to get followers on the Sims, on the gallery. I think that's a common thing with people who have like a smaller following. It's harder for them to get more followers on the gallery. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, so I have like 47 now, and I know that may sound like a lot to some people, but I've seen people have like a lot more. Like some people who share like no CC Sims like 6,000. I'm sorry, that's kind of rude to say that. I mean, like 6 times a day they'll show like a no CC Sim or showcase a no CC Sim that they've made in the gallery. And I'm like, oh my god, they're so cool, and it's like they're so talented, and I wish I could be like that, but I just don't have the time to play The Sims so constantly. But yeah, I really wish I could though. Because right now it's my last day before I go back to my program tomorrow. And I have like less than 4 hours left before I have to go to bed, and that irks me. But yeah, this is a master bedroom, by the way. It's very interesting. I like it a lot. The upstairs took me a while for some reason. I don't know why. It just took me a while. Like I guess the upstairs landing, and then just figuring out what kind of furniture I wanted to use for the upstairs landing. But yeah, I couldn't really make up my mind with some parts of this build. As you can see, it's going fast, so you can't really tell, but at some points I was like, what do I do here? Like I really do not know what to do here. And for some reason this looks a little slower paced than my usual builds. It's just interesting, but I guess because I was like taking my time, or I don't even know. I never usually, honestly, this is like a bad confession, but I don't usually take my time on my builds. I just kind of like rush through them. But I do try to do my best. I just try to do it as fast as possible because I don't have all the time in the world to spend like 6 hours on one build or something on a 30 by 20 lot. But yeah, so I forget what I was saying, but my point is I was taking my time with this. I guess that's why the footage is a little bit slower than it usually is. It is at the same speed, 800% speed, or 8 times speed, but it's just a little bit slower because I was building a bit slower. But now you can see it's kind of starting to speed up. I don't know why I'm having a whole conversation on this, but anyway, this is a guest bedroom. I put a lot of plants in this bedroom. I don't know why. I just like putting plants in bedrooms. I don't know. It just really makes like not even in bedrooms. It makes builds like really pop and look unique and cool. So I'm just adjusting my earphones. Yeah, I love the way this room turned out. I think it's so cute. And then the last room I did is the office. But the office was so hard. I don't know why. It just was so difficult. I was trying to like find a good color scheme, and it was just so difficult for me for some reason. I was like struggling. I didn't know if I because it has a very rich color scheme. I don't know if that's the right word. It has a very like prominent color scheme. There's so many different colors going on in the office, and so it's like hard to deal with that when you want to like correspond the colors and stuff like that. If you know what I mean. So yeah, but this build is only like 12 minutes long, which is good, because I don't want my build to be 20 minutes long or 30 minutes long if it's on this size of a lot. I mean, I don't mind if other people's builds are that long when it's on this size of a lot, but for me personally, I'm like, nah, I want to keep it short because I don't think I can listen to myself for that long. But that's just personally me. But yeah. If you like to see some longer builds from me, then definitely comment down below, like 30-minute builds, 20-minute builds. I wouldn't mind, because I like doing the bigger lots sometimes too. But yeah, I think that's about it. I just changed some color scheme. Yeah, I think this is when I'm like, oh, I don't like this. Then I like change a bunch of things. Like the wallpaper, I spent forever trying to choose a wallpaper. The wallpapers in The Sims 4 kind of frustrate me. They're just all kind of excuse me, sorry. They're just all kind of like really similar. Oh, not similar. They're just very basic and like, or they're either too basic or they're too like out there and like scary. I don't know. I don't know if scary is the right word, but I just don't like the wallpapers for The Sims 4 that much. And I know when I was younger, I used to default I would go for the white trimmed wallpapers. Not this one, but the one that's cheap, and I just didn't look good. Anyway, this is the end of it. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye.